Late Shift. I'm your host, Mary Sampey, and we are on location today at the Kickstand Kitchen. It's right in the heart of downtown Connellsville. We're really excited to be here, especially me because this is right near my work. So this is somewhere I come very often. We're going to be talking to Jill and Jeremy, the owners of the restaurant, to talk to them, take a tour of the restaurant, and eat some of their awesome food. We'll be right back.
Hunger exists in every county in America. More than 1 in 5 children are at risk. Armstrong continues to create awareness in our communities through Breaking Bread, our initiative to provide resources to food pantries and soup kitchens. Here's how to help. Stop by your local Armstrong office and donate non-perishable food items. Attend special Breaking Bread events held in your area, or volunteer at your local food bank. For more information, visit us on Facebook at Armstrong One Wire and click the Breaking Bread tab.
Late Shift. I'm your host, Mary Sampey, and we are on location today at the Kickstand Kitchen. And joining me today are Jeremy and Jill. So welcome, guys.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So how long have you guys been here?
Well, we opened the end of June.
Okay, so it's like kind of like, it's like a baby, it's like your little baby.
Yes, very much so. People are always like, you weren't here last year. And I was like, no, we just opened.
Yeah, and I feel like you guys really renovated the place for a long time. You really took the time to make it what you wanted it to be before you opened. Now, where are you guys from? Are you from here originally?
I was born in Lancaster, but I grew up in Greensburg, and we live in Youngwood. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So what was it that made you want to come to Connellsville? Because I know that, you know, Connellsville, it's just kind of starting to become something really awesome. So can you tell me what made you want to come here?
Well, my mom was actually at the bike shop buying bikes, and they were talking to the owners, and they said how bikers kind of come in looking for something different, maybe something healthier. And then she said, there's this building right next door, you got to check it out, it's right on the bike trail. And then we just kind of snowballed from there.
Really amazing. So what are you guys' background as far as wanting to open up restaurants? Have you done this before?
Not opening a restaurant, but we've both been in the service industry for
20 plus years.
Yeah.
Wow, so this is really just your life.
Yeah.
Which it really needs to be when it's something like this. It's kind of like somewhere you're kind of living, breathing, and it becomes your whole life. And it does become like another child in a way. Well, that is really amazing. So can you show us a little bit around this room and what kind of you were thinking about when you were thinking about what kind of restaurant you wanted to have?
Okay, well, we seat 30 people inside. I really wanted a casual atmosphere. I wanted, you know, people to be able to relax, maybe watch some TV, they can eat over here. I loved the picnic table, like a giant communal picnic table idea, so that multiple groups of people could sit and eat at the same time, not just one party. Yeah, and I wanted it to be kind of cool, kind of simple.
It's very open, it's very bright, and very fresh. It seems just very clean. The concept of the design's clean, but it's almost like industrial in another way. It has like a really cool vibe. I really love it because I work for Father Bob, and I could just walk right here from St. Rita's. And actually, the first time that we came here was a few weeks you had just opened, and it was a Tuesday, and you guys were closed. And instead of just sending us on our way, Jeremy opened the door and actually had us come in and walk around. And I thought, wow, that's really amazing, and I'm definitely going to remember that because those are the kind of things that make people come back because it's clear that you guys really care and put a lot of heart into what you do. Okay, so you have quite a bit of land here.
Yes.
And so what made you kind of want an outside dining space?
I think people like to eat outside when it's not too hot and obviously too cold. I think they like, you know, sitting in the sun or having the breeze. We've had people sit out here during a rain shower because the umbrellas are big enough that they would be covered. So, eventually we'd like to get this back part here finished and, you know, have some nice grass, and we'll leave the gates open and people can kind of flow in and out.
Really
maybe
nice.
throw a blanket down. Maybe eventually some music or something,
like
those
live
are
like
music.
the barn doors.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. People park their bikes out there and they come in.
That's very, very awesome. So when they first come in, basically they order there at the cash register that we saw earlier. And then what do? Do they just come sit down?
They pick wherever they'd like to sit, and then we bring the food out to them. And you know, we don't have waitresses, we don't do full service, but we check on them, we make sure they have everything they need.
Yeah. And you are BYOB?
Yes.
Very nice. So I came here in the summer a few times and we did sit out here. It was very nice. And we still felt like we were being really taken care of. People came and checked on us, opened our beer if we needed it, and just kind of it made us feel very, very at home. So when we come back, we're going to check out some of the food that you guys have.
What's on tonight? Alexa, launch Netflix.
Hi, we're back with the late shift. I'm Sampey, and we're here with Jeremy today, who makes all of our food here in the Kickstand kitchen. So tell me, what was kind of the idea behind all of the food that you guys have on the menu?
Just basically wanted to steal the best sandwich from every culture across the country or across the world. Just cherry picking.
And that's really special and unique to Connellsville because I think there's a lot of places that do similar things and they're all very good, but you guys do a lot of different things, don't you?
That's what we're shooting for, is to be different than everybody else.
Yeah, it's very, very unique and it's very fresh, and I love that there's options for everyone. So if you want to come in here and have like a big sandwich with sausage and pierogies on it, you can do that. But if you want to have a light salad or even a sandwich that's a little bit more of a healthy option, or a soup, or a vegetarian or vegan option, you can do that.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have quite a following on social media. And I know that you guys post things all the time.
Yes.
And what's really cool is you actually give your audience a chance to decide some of the things. Can you talk a little bit about, you know, how they kind of help you decide what kind of soup you're making?
Simply through polls, or we just take suggestions. We don't mind asking people what they want and preparing it for them.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So what are we going to be making today?
Cuban.
Okay, so we're going to be making our Cuban sandwich. So let's, you can walk us through it as we're going.
See about that. Well, I have no idea how to describe all this. So.
That's okay. I'll try to help you describe it if I can. I don't know.
Well, generally I start with my pork because it's the thing that needs to be hot first.
Okay.
So pork we do all in-house. Make all this, shred it out by hand, cool it down, store it.
Very good. So do you smoke the pork, or how do you?
No, it's oven done. No time, no room for a smoker just yet. Maybe in the future we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully anyway.
And everything is so flavorful here and so unique. I'm trying to think of the one that I had, which was like a Vietnamese one.
The banh mi.
Banh mi. Oh, it was so good. And I don't eat bread usually, so I just ordered it with the meat without the hoagie roll, and I had some sweet potato fries, and I was not missing anything on it. It was still very, very good, and I was still filled up.
It's all about pickled veg. I'm a fan of pickling things.
Yes.
So.
Oh, it was so delicious. Yeah, the pickling, especially with that really sumptuous meat, it just really brightened it up and made it really fresh. So we have our hoagie roll here.
You gotta go through the entire process here. Now, kind of got some ends of ham here we're gonna use, but nothing goes to waste. Yeah, it's not your average chipped ham. Use more of a carving ham, more of a dinner ham.
This isn't our chip-chopped ham.
No.
Chip-chopped ham is good.
Nothing wrong with that. Serves its purpose.
We grew up on.
We get our cheese out. That ready? Put on some pickles. Let's get rid of that guy. Shake that up.
Okay, so we have our mustard.
Basic yellow mustard.
Okay.
Back, check our pork while we're at it.
Nice and crispy on there.
Just trying to heat it through, that's all for the most part. 2 slices of Swiss. Back for our pork. Better glove up again.
And you can see how much meat is on this sandwich. It's not like a couple of little pieces of meat. It is,
And it's one of the smaller ones.
yeah, it's very substantial amount that you're getting.
Back it in. And then we use our house-made hot sauce.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
And to the grill.
Now we're getting crisping this puppy up and
Yep.
flatten it out.
The always important sandwich press. And now you wait. Normally this is where I'd put the fries in, or your
Yeah.
tots, or your sweet potato fries.
Yeah, the sweet potato fries are pretty bomb. So tell us about the sides that you have, the different kinds of sides that go with your sandwiches.
We offer fries and tots with everything, and you know, there's sweet potato fries that can be added, side salad. We do grilled veg, which we sell a lot of. I mean, really, you can make anything inside if you're willing.
Yeah, and you
Go for it.
top your fries with things as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I like to do loaded fries. I mean, you could basically make that Cuban on French fries if you wanted to here.
Ooh, that sounds really good too.
Don't know why no one's thought of it yet but me.
So are the tater, do you make the tater tots?
No, we do not. That
They
would.
look different from the normal tater
No,
tots.
we took our time and, you know, tried to get everything the way we wanted it and, you know, within a reasonable
Right.
money scale. And
Very good. So you guys are, what times are you usually open from?
11 to 7 every day but Tuesday.
11 to 7. So you have mostly lunch right now, people come
Yes,
in?
our lunch is where we do most of our business,
Okay.
yeah.
And people can take out as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good. People can take out stuff and can they call ahead and
Yes.
eat here?
I mean,
Very nice. Very, very good.
all right. There. Just a squished sandwich.
Look how pretty. All
Perfect.
those layers.
That's perfect.
Yeah, boy.
So we lay it out, give it some elevation.
Gorgeous.
Get your side.
Okay, so we are here. We're going to be enjoying our amazing Cuban sandwich. I'm joined by my best friend Patrick. And Patrick helps me with all of the youth ministry stuff at church and pretty much anything else I ask you to do. So thank you for that. So tell me a little bit about the first time you came here and what you thought of it.
Well, the first time I came here was my friend who used to live in Connellsville. He had moved to North Carolina, came back to visit, and he wanted to try something new outside of the usual things that we have. And I said, well, I heard about this place, Kickstand, that just opened probably a week before, and we said we should go try it. And we came down, and they approved. They said, you know, there's nothing even like this in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
So
Very, very good. Good. So he was actually with me the day we came and it was closed. I actually yelled at him. So I'm sorry about that. I was very mad. But we did come in and Jeremy showed us around.
oh, he was very kind and
Yeah.
saw that we were interested and
Yeah.
gave us a tour.
Very good. So we were definitely going to come back, which we did come back. And we enjoyed beers on the deck. We came out on the porch and opened our beer. And
It's BYOB here.
it's always a good time. Okay, so what are we having today? We're having our Cuban. Pick up our sandwich. Look how crisp the bread is. So good. And we have our sweet potato fries, which are really good. They're my favorite. They're super crispy. super fresh, so we're gonna cheers. We're gonna enjoy, and we'll be back to tell you what we thought. Okay, so we have the gatherer here, and this is one of the many salads that they have. This is not the typical salad that you would usually get around here, so I really was excited when I saw the menu because there were a lot of things that I could eat and I could enjoy, and it was very fresh. But you see how gorgeous it is with all of the colors. And it looks like we have our spring mix with walnuts and cranberries, feta cheese, blueberries, and strawberries. And they have this is the best, the naan bread. It is so fresh, and if it's basically like a pita bread, but it's super, super soft and light, and it goes perfectly with the salad and kind of just fills you up if you want to have something a little bit different. Thank you guys so much for having us. We loved our food. Actually, they're closed right now, so they actually let us in even before they opened. That's how dedicated they are, and let us come in and eat sandwiches and salad very early in the morning, which I really enjoyed, and I usually wouldn't be willing to do that, but for this food, I definitely am. So thank you so much for having us. So can you tell people exactly where they can find you?
We are located on Crawford Avenue. It's 507 is the address. Right off the bike trail. There's you'll see the bike shop right next to us. We're here. Big,
very cool
metal building with a big green bike on it. It's hard to miss.
Yeah, everyone says when I say Kickstand Kitchen, they'll say, "Is that with the green bikes when you pass?" Yes, that is it. So, thank you so much for coming to Connellsville, for doing what you do. Keep doing the awesome work that you do, and we're happy to enjoy your food.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Late Shift on location at the Kickstand Kitchen. We just want to thank them so much for having us today. If you are ever in Connellsville and you've never been here, you have to check it out right here in downtown Connellsville. Thank you so much for joining us.